And welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Just thought I'd do a quick video for you, just share a couple of bits that I've just bought today. First thing that I bought was this lovely jar. This was only £1. This was from in Poundland, so it's really nice. I thought that would be great to store all sorts of bits and pieces, crafty bits and bobs. Okay, so I bought that. They did all different sorts of sizes. I can't go close it up now. All different sorts of sizes. This was the larger one, but I thought that was quite good for £1. I also bought some of these candles. I'm going to use these in some craft videos that I'm going to be doing very shortly. So they were £1 as well. And I'm going to use these little makeup sponges to distress around the edge of some projects, so I thought they'd be handy. There's those. For the Easter baskets that I'm going to decorate, I've bought some green sort of shredded tissue paper just to pop in the bottom. Then I'm going to put some chicks in it, maybe some eggs and chocolate, that sort of thing. I bought this lace trim for something that I'm working on. I've decorated a candle, so I wanted some trim to go around it. So I picked up some of this. I bought 2 of the white, so I knew I wanted to use that on the candle that I've got now. They did have black, but I didn't pick that up. I didn't think I'd need that one. Then they do a pink as well. I'm not sure how much you get, but I think you get quite a bit in there. So they were £1 each as well. And then just picked up some ribbon. This is pink, 5 metres it says in there. I thought that was nice. I'll always use that for something. So the lace trim, what I've been doing is decorating this candle. So I was doing this last night. So it just started off life as a plain candle there, and I'm in the process of decorating it at the moment, and I've just decopatched it around the edge there. And to do that, I used this Mod Podge, the matte Mod Podge. This is the napkin that I used, and a couple of paint brushes as well. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with decopatching. There are some really great video tutorials on YouTube, but what you have to do the first thing is to pick out your napkin or anything the design that you want to use. I've got quite a few napkins up there. It's a big pile of all different sorts. I'm really looking forward to using that one. I did show some of these in a previous video, but there's loads of different ones there. So the key, or the biggest tip that I can give, is you want your background of the item that you're covering to be the same or a very similar colour to the main background of your napkin. Now, I'll go into it in more detail in other tutorials. I haven't got to obviously paint this because it's a candle, so I don't want to paint it. So what I did was opened out the napkin, picked out a part that I wanted for my design, and you get a paintbrush and a little bit of water, and you go round the napkin with the design like that, and that just breaks it up enough, and you separate it with your fingers like that. And obviously I would cut that out first, or you can cut around it first. Just separate it out like that, and then napkins mainly come in 3-ply. So a good way to do it is to wet your finger, lick it, or wet it with a little bit of water. And when you do that, it does actually separate. And then you want to peel off the top part, but I always find it's best to go round it and cut it out before you try and separate it. I always find that that's the best way. And then once you've got your part that you want to cut out, you get your candle. So this would be a plain candle, and I painted a thin layer of Mod Podge onto the candle on the side. And then you take your delicate piece of napkin, and obviously this isn't the bit because it's not separated, but what you do is you lay it over the top. It's just to show you, lay it over the top like that, and then get your other paintbrush with some more Mod Podge, and what I always do, is put the paint on the item and then put the napkin over the top. Some people then paint over the top, but what I find, I don't know if it's just me, but I always find that I rip the napkin if I do it that way. So what I do is paint the object, put the napkin over the top, and then put some cling film. We call it cling film here. It's the clear plastic that you use to wrap food. I've heard people call it saran wrap, but I'm not sure what you call it. So you put that over the top, and that acts as like a barrier. And what I do then is smooth it out with the cling film over the top, smooth it out, and it lets you literally play about with it and smooth out all the wrinkles. If you didn't have that on and you smoothed it like that, then my napkins just break completely. The best way to do when you put it on is to work from the centre and work outwards, just sort of spread it on like that. So this is where I am at the moment with this candle. But the lace trim that I picked up today, I think what I'm going to do is just put it around the bottom. So I'll just glue it all the way around the bottom, and that'll be finished really. I'm not sure I'll do that much more to it, but I am going to make another one of these just to, you know, in the same design. So I've got two, and just see how I'll go really. So that's just a little quick video of the bits that I've bought today and the project that I worked on last night. I am going to do a craft room tour as well later on, so I will show you around my craft room, show you all the bits and pieces I've got. If you're interested, please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you want to see, if you want to see the craft room or any other bits and pieces. Thank you, see you again, bye.